Hello everyone. In today's Cretaceous profile we're doing is of a shark. Not just any shark. Instead of a meat-eating one. How about a shark that feeds on, well, hard, crushing shell organisms. And this one is Ptychodus. It's an extinct genus of Durophagus shell-crushing lamiform sharks from the Cretaceous period, spanning from the Albian to the Campanian. Fossils of Ptychodus teeth are found in many late Cretaceous marine sediment worldwide. This shell-crushing shark lived between 105 to 75 million years ago, meaning this one has never met tyrannosaurs. But it did compete and meet with mosasaurs. More on that later. There are at least 16 species that are considered valid, with the largest members of the genus due to the global distribution of Ptychodus is well represented in the fossil record. Many fossils have been uncovered, such as isolated teeth, fragments of dentition, clarified vertebral centra, denticles, and associated fragments of clarified cartilage. The very first remains of Ptychodus were found in England and Germany in the first half of the 18th century. Ptychodus teeth have been long identified as plates of a diodon, or porcupine fish, well known for their ability to inflaten their bodies in defense. At the beginning of the 19th century, several authors, including Swiss paleontologist Louis, eventually demonstrated the affinities of Ptychodus teeth with those of elasmobranchs, that means rays and sharks. The first discovery of Ptychodus teeth in Kansas came in 1868 when Lloyd reported and described a damaged tooth found near the Fort Hays, Kansas. After many more teeth were uncovered in almost perfect conditions, and other species within the genus were identified. Fossils of species within this genus have been found in the marine centra of the United States, Brazil, Canada, and sorry, mispronouncing it, CZECH Republic, France, Germany, India, Israel, Japan, Jordan, Mexico, Sweden, and the United Kingdom. The fact that there's so many fossils of Ptychodus have been found in different regions of the world provides evidence of distribution of the species during the Albian to the Terrarian time. While the affinity of Ptychodus are some kind of cartilaginous fish, has long been accepted. The exact position in the group was long uncertain. A 2016 publication found that Ptychodus are likely true sharks belonging to the Silicomorpha rather than Hybotodonts and Batelloids, as previously thought. In 2024, they have found a complete skeleton, conclude that they belong to the lamniforms macro sharks. This is a specimen that they found of Ptychodus because, cartilaginous fish fossils do not preserve very well because, yeah. But there are some rare fossils that have been fossilized. So we know that what Pterygotus looks like. Ptychodus was a large shark previously estimated at 10 meters, or 33 feet long, based on extrapolation of teeth. The subadult specimen with the largest vertebra showed it could have reached a length of 4.3 to 7.07 meters, 14.1 to 23.2 feet. So, a 10 meters and 33 feet in length is possible, but more analysis is required for verification. Here are the size comparison to human, with specimens that are adults, subadults, unlike the colossal, the placophore, whale shark, and basking shark, which relied upon gill rakers to acquire their food. The Ptychodus had a massive arrangement of crushing plate teeth. A Ptychodus jaws contains many teeth up to 550 teeth, 220 of each of the lower jaw, and 260 in the upper jaw. These teeth were very large, and as well, paleontologists believe that the largest tooth plate measured 55 centimeters in length and 45 centimeters wide in width. There are two distinct formations of tooth plates between the genus, one being juxtaposed, non-overlapping tooth rows, and the other being incubated tooth rows. It is believed that the shape of the coincides with the diet of the species and their geographic locations. But the time it lived has big part as well. The only known complete body remains are in Mexico, which suggests that Pterygotus had a falciform body with a large and elongated head. The primary dorsal fins was large and placed forward on the body, while the second posterior dorsal fin was much smaller, with a with a fin at the back is for the males, and the overall body form closely resembled that of the great white shark, and which includes porbeagle and the salmon shark. Based on analysis of vertebrae from Spain, it suggests that the species Ptychodus lived relatively long lives and were slow growing and produced large offspring in small litters. Ptychodus is thought to have been dorophagus, using its lower rounded teeth to crush hard-shelled organisms. Many authors suggest that Ptychodus fed on bottom-dwelling prey, like the bivalves, some mispronouncing it, and crustaceans, while also consuming some hard-bodied organisms that lived in open water. A 2024 study suggests that, based on its body morphology, species likely preyed and consumed like ammonites and marine turtles rather than benthic prey. Now, you might be wondering, why don't we have hard-crushing sharks in our world today? And for their extinction. It has been suspected that tigers went extinct during the Campanian due to the increased competition with a crushing mosasaur and the group Globidensi and the Pteranodontidae. So it would seem that shell-crushing mosasaurs put these ones into extinction. Compete with the same food sources. It's a pity though. And that's it for this video. Like and subscribe, and see you later, guys.